What's going on, folks? So today I'm going to be checking out the band Silent Fall, and the name of this song is Rekindled. This band, they actually reached out to me and said that they were releasing their first new song in 15 years. So that's super duper exciting. I knew I had to jump on this one and check it out and see what they've been up to and check out their glorious return, if you will. So yeah, I mean, I'm real excited for this, and I'd never actually listened to this band before. It looks like they released an album like 15 years ago, but I missed it. It's one that I didn't know about or check out. So not only is this like their first song in 15 years, but it's also my first time just listening to the band in general. So looking forward to this. Without further ado, let's give it a listen. Rangers, go.
This is a picture of fear of the white. Rekindle the light, feel all of its might, and inside everything feels alright. Forget your fears and turn on the light.
Wow, excuse me, quite epic, quite an epic song here, and it has a very interesting format, like a interesting layout of the song, where I would say like vocals are, relatively minimal. A lot of the song is kind of just music, and I thought that it worked pretty well because the music is just epic and grand, and it just really creates this awesome feeling to the song. And I also think it's a fitting name for the song, Rekindled, their first song back after 15 years. And it kind of does have like a triumphant sort of sound to it. So yeah, interesting format, but I dig it. The whole beginning with the piano work was just glorious. I absolutely loved the piano work. And then you kind of start to hear some strings and stuff come in, and the guitar and whatnot. And the symphonic, a very symphonic song, very, very symphonic. But it just sounded so good. Like the symphonic, the orchestrals and everything were done really, really well. Again, you have like some nice strings and spots, kind of just creating that sort of atmosphere, that symphonic kind of vibe. But then you get some more bombastic moments where, it almost kind of like crescendos and stuff. And it just really well done with the symphonic elements. I think between the guitar and the symphonics is what really kind of drove the song. Some spots more so the symphonics, other spots maybe more so a little bit the guitar. But yeah, it's like it's a very orchestral piece. And so if I had to pick, I think I would say that first and foremost, the orchestrals really kind of direct the song, drive the song, give it its mood, its vibe for the most part. But I thought those were done exquisitely. I just enjoyed all of the orchestrals all the way through. And there's a lot of like movement with the orchestral. It's just a really, really beautiful like orchestral piece. Even if you took everything else away, it's just lovely orchestrals. So yeah, I really, really dug that. And of course, that intro piano was so sick. The guitar work is really solid. There's some nice riffs. Some spots it speeds up a little bit. Other spots it's a little bit more deliberate in the approach. The guitar solo was awesome. I love the guitar solo. Very melodic. Really went well with the music. It wasn't like, oh hey, stop everything and just listen to this guitar solo. It's like, no, it's like this guitar solo was sick, but it was woven beautifully within the confines of like the rest of the music and the song itself, which made it very melodic, but also like super impressive, super shredding, all of that. So yeah, I really loved that guitar solo and just the guitar work in general. All of the music was just wonderful. And again, that's what kind of took the spotlight. The vocals, the lyrics, and all that stuff was a bit more minimal compared to the music, but it worked. It worked really well, I think, because it just was so grand. It just sounded so good and so lovely that it with the musical melodies and everything. I just enjoyed that very much. And then you have like the vocals come in, and I liked all of like the vocal melodies too. I thought it went well with the music. Like in the verses, there's a nice rhythm in there with the verses. I thought that was cool. It kind of fit the vibe of that moment and whatnot. And then I really, really liked the pre-chorus. I thought that build up into the chorus, that bridge between the verses and the chorus was really, really well done. I liked the pre-chorus a lot because the verses, you're kind of just going with the rhythm. It's like, we have this here. And then the pre-chorus really does a good job of kind of rising up, a bit and taking that momentum and bringing it up to like the next level, getting you ready for the chorus. So really, really good pre-chorus. I feel like sometimes in songs, the pre-chorus can like stumble a little bit. Sometimes it can be difficult finding something to real nicely bridge that gap between the verses and the chorus. It's like, hey, we have these verses here. We have this chorus here. How do we connect the two properly? And sometimes it can be a little janky or whatnot. But here I thought it was very, very smooth. It went well with the music. It went well with just the overall movement and vibe and feel of the music. So yeah, really, really nice pre-chorus there. And then the chorus hit. And the chorus kind of ends up matching some of that bombast of the music. The song gets real grand. The vocals rise up a bit. You get some real nice backing vocals that emphasize certain moments in the chorus, along with like the orchestrals, and it just hits well. And I thought it was a nice melody there in the chorus too. And the cool thing was, I thought all of the vocal melodies were very nice, but they never like took over the song. And I think that was like the intention. I think the intention was the music to be the driving force, and the vocals and the vocal melodies to go along with it without kind of taking it over or anything. But they were done really, really well and embedded well within the music. I think that not only were they nice melodies, but they fit in nicely with the rest of with the music and the rest of the song and what have you. And it just matched well. All the pieces seemed to fit together very, very nicely in this song with all of the elements. And then you get like the bridge. I mean, you have very extended like music before you even get vocals, and then you have the bridge. And then you kind of have like the verses and the pre-chorus and the chorus again. So it was very interesting, the way that the song was arranged, particularly with like the vocals and the vocal melodies and where they fit in with the song. But again, I thought it worked really, really well. I thought maybe for like that last chorus or something, the vocals could maybe rise up a bit more, just to really kind of sell that last chorus or something. And it does to an extent at the very tail end of it, but it for the most part it kind of matches the energy of the first chorus and whatnot. And I just thought maybe that would have culminated into a very nice sort of like climax to the song if that final chorus took it up a notch just a little bit more, whether it be the vocals or whatnot. But still, at the end of the day, I still really enjoyed that, and I thought the vocals did a real nice job, and I really like those like backing vocals there in the chorus and those certain emphasized moments. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a very lovely piece. It's just very enjoyable to listen to, very easy to kind of listen to and then sort of be swept away and just admire, particularly the orchestrals and just the music, but also just the vocal everything all together. It was just a really enjoyable experience. So I don't know what else to say. Clearly very talented folks. I need to go back and listen to their album that they released 15 years ago, without a doubt. But based off this new song here, I mean, they're back with a vengeance, and they're, again, very talented folks, and I'm looking super forward to what else they got coming. Hopefully there's a new album on the horizon or whatnot, because I'm definitely going to be checking that bad boy out for sure. So really exciting stuff that this band is back, and they have that quality level that's definitely top notch. So yeah, a really, really cool song. Let me know, folks, in the comments down below what you think of this one here. Did you listen to their album 15 years ago? Are you familiar with this band? Or like me, is this your first kind of time listening to this band? Are you looking forward to more from them? Let's talk about it all, and I'll catch you next time, Ranger. Out.